Grand Rising family, welcome back to the Electric Leaf. Today I wanted to share something a little special and a little different. Here lately I've been talking a lot about mental health, and I would like to continue that as my goal is to assist you with nourishing your mind, your body, and your chakras. So today I want to show you all how I deal with heavy emotions in the actual act of it. And I hope that you can relate, and I also hope you enjoy. So comment and let me know what you all have going on and how you all deal with your heavy emotions. All right, so let's get into it. Okay. Hey, sis. Hey, boo. If you guys have been watching my videos lately, I have been doing a lot of writing and chatting with you all. So, you see, I got kids out here yelling and screaming. Like, why? Okay. But it really doesn't matter because this is really all part of having a healthy frame of mind, is being able to tune stuff out and also being able to tell them to shut up at times. I'm not gonna say shut up, but I am gonna tell them, hey, nobody want to hear all that screaming. But I have a video that I was trying to make earlier this week. And, last week. I was trying to make a video for you all last week. And I became flooded with emotions. Like, the emotions just started coming in. And I was just like, no, I'm not going to push them back down. I'm ready for them to come out. I'm ready. Ready, Freddy. Like, ready. And so, I went ahead and walked myself through it. And since the camera was rolling, that made it all the more better. All the Mo Better, baby. Y'all remember that movie? Mo Better Blues. Since the camera was rolling, that made it even better because I can show you guys how it is and how it goes when you're dealing with heavy emotion. Like, nobody is immune to dealing with heavy emotions. And I know that a lot of people say you should not share your feelings, and I understand that, but being that I'm an empath, I know that we all have the same feelings. We're all part of, well, not all of us, but we have our soul tribe. So those of you who are in my soul tribe, you're here. And, it's important that I share this because I need this information and this energy to reach those of you who are struggling, okay? And because this is a space that I've been navigating my whole life, I know that it's okay. I know that I'm safe in this space because this is my territory. I ain't gonna get no peace, but I need to do this because I have a Zoom meeting that is coming up that I have already promised that I would be in attendance to. And I really want to go ahead and get this information out to you all. So, with that, you see, mental health, child. Mental health. I mean, a lot of things will annoy you. Usually this don't annoy me, but right now it is. And it's okay. It's okay, Nakia. It's okay to be annoyed. You're human. It's all right. I got you, girl. I got you. And I'm serious. This is really how I talk to myself, especially when I'm out or when I'm at work or when it's stuff that I got to do. I really literally talk to myself like this. Might as well speak.
Hello, everyone, everybody.
You see? It's a mental health day, darlings. Your hair looks pretty.
Thank you, girl.
Huh? That's Mama outside now?
Uh-huh.
The gang's all here. What in
Talking
the
to
world?
Nakia.
Yes. Of all the times I wanted company and wanted someone to be here with me, the gang's all here when I have a very scant amount of time, darling. A very scant amount of time. Okay, family, what I came up here to do is show you how I handled my feelings, because the energy of the collective now, you have the collective and then you have Make sure my computer's charged. Okay. For my Zoom meeting. Okay, so the energy of the world. Okay, you have the energy of the world, the global population. The global population is being currently affected by the same energy, and that energy has influenced us via the media. I want to watch this video with you guys, and I want to watch this video with you guys so I can show you guys how I deal with and process heavy emotions. Okay? Because we all have heavy emotions. There's not one of us that is that's able to get away with it. You know, a lot of us can say that, oh, well, a narcissist doesn't deal with heavy emotions, but it's just not true. A narcissist does have heavy emotions. They just choose not to express them and handle them in the same way that the rest of us does, because a narcissist deep down is really a wound. Okay, and sometimes what we don't understand as the collective is that we all are contributing to this over type of vibration, this vibration that is overriding everything else. It's like it's the foundation. It's that global vibration of fear that is really affecting everyone on the planet right now. So yeah, I just want to declare this space as a safe space, okay? Because of what I've been through. You know, I believe that if I were an angel, let's see, who would I be? Or if I was a guardian. Wow, I was looking up what Egyptian goddess would I be if I was reincarnated, right? And I was looking for the god of the underworld because I could never pronounce his name right. Anubis. Tell me if I'm saying it wrong. You know, I really want to know. But his wife was Anput, is the female counterpart of the god Anubis. She is also a goddess of the 17th nome of Upper Egypt. And that number 17, it's been everywhere for me lately. She is also considered the protector of the body of Osiris. Wow. Okay, so I feel that I would be the reincarnate of Anput or Anubis, because I have been through so many dark things, and I have experienced so many dark things, and I have been through these spaces of the mind and the emotions that most people won't even admit to ever thinking about. So because of that, I've learned to navigate through the darkness. And because I've learned to navigate through the darkness, I've learned to be the light that I'm seeking, because there was no light in those spaces. So because of that, I am here to help you with that. And because of that, you definitely do not want to try to send negative energy to this video. Please try to keep the comments as positive and uplifting and inspiring as possible, because you don't want to piss off these energies, okay? Because what I've seen happen time and time again is people do things, you know, and especially like being a social media bully is like the new best thing since sliced bread. But because these things are happening, we're seeing things like this COVID attack. All right, we got to think about how we are contributing little by little, how we are helping co-create what's actually prominent right now, because this is the biggest bully I have ever seen in my whole entire life, and it's being governed by the media. And it seems like deaths are being labeled with something that it just doesn't really add up. Like, things don't really make sense. They don't, and that's all I'm going to say about that, because this video is about mental health right now. But trust me, I know how to navigate these spaces, okay? I know how to navigate these spaces, and because I do, I'm here to help you. So I declare safe space over this. I declare safety and protection and love and healing and health and happiness and security and understanding of self and love. The vibration of love, pure love, true love over all of you. Okay? All right, so if you receive that and you're ready to move forward, let's move on forward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch this video with you guys, and we're going to see. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'm actually just going to go through the parts that really, really are significant, that make a difference, because what ended up happening was I look sad already. You could look at me and tell that I was just trying to push through. Because I was dealing with so much heaviness in that moment. So many heavy emotions. Okay, so you can tell that I was dealing with something. I was trying to handle something and process something. But the problem that comes in sometimes for empaths is that we sometimes don't give ourselves that time and space to hold space and to process emotions. I mean, I'm really thinking at this point in time in the video that, I have been through so much, and I have been through trying to express my feelings to certain people in my life that I loved and cherished and valued. And I was rejected and really ostracized and rejected and ejected from the lives of people that I thought truly loved me, and I thought they were able to receive me in love, but they were not able to. They didn't have the capacity. And because I was able to process those emotions and hold space for them and really bring myself to a level space of compassion, I was able to really just, let that go, and not in a space of, oh, fuck them, and like that, how we can get when we say we're over something and we're not, because we're still saying F them. Yeah, that's how you know you ain't over something. When you can say, I understand, I feel for that person, yeah, so let's just get on into it. For those of you that are with me, like, I hope it's my family, because I truly, when I created this channel, I created it with the thought of sharing with my family that's not here. Okay, so I see myself getting really emotional here, because I'm already explaining and trying to explain why I created my channel, and why I can't post often. But like I said, it's difficult for me to share sometimes when I'm going through the work, like when I'm trying to figure it out. I'm in the figure it out process. But I think that those are the videos that may be the most beneficial to those of you who actually watch me, to see me go through it. Because I'm gonna tell you, like, today I cried today. For those of you that have been seeing my last few videos, the only reason why it looks easy sometimes is because I've figured it out. I've gotten to a space where I understand. But there's still a certain amount of having to actually deal with and process things. Okay, as I'm looking at myself right now, I'm listening to my emotions that I'm feeling right now. Like, am I healed? Have I healed from this moment, from this energy? I don't feel my emotions stirring inside of me like I felt that day. So that's good. That shows me growth, and that's also a reason why, it's so important if you got a cell phone, you can. Even if you can't keep it up there forever, just record yourself and watch yourself when you're in a different frame of mind. That is a form of a mirror exercise, okay? A beautiful mirror exercise where you're talking truthfully, honestly, and openly because you're talking to yourself, okay? And you're going to go back and you're going to listen to the rawness, the raw beauty of your true feelings when you're in a different frame of mind. So what this is going to do is going to help you to slow down your reaction time when you are in the heat of an energy when you're around other people. Because the one person that's the easiest for you to forgive always is you. It's always easiest for you to forgive yourself versus you trying to make peace with other people before you're able to move on or clear something or clear some space, clear some energy. It's easiest to clear up negative energies as an individual than it is to do it with someone else. All right. So, especially after you have offended someone, and especially if you've offended someone that is not on a path to enlightenment. So, they're going to look at you as being the blame instead of what's really to blame, which are the energies and frequencies. Remember Ephesians 6:12, for we do not wrestle against flesh and blood. Gotta remember that. I'm coming back in alignment with the breath at this point. I'm breathing deeply. I'm recentering myself. At this point, now that my head has begun to lift, my eye is open. I'm seeing things from a more compassionate point of view at this point. I know this. I know that I am. Because that's the only way I was able to lift up my head. Centering my energy. Nurturing myself. I'm not angry at myself at this point.
Okay. I want you guys to know.
Yeah, I'm back to me now.
That when you start going through your spiritual journey, and when you get to this space of understanding your emotions and your feelings and your thoughts, that doesn't mean that, you're not going to have moments where you have to actually press into the divine, press into God, really call out with your spirit. And you're gonna feel an abundance of energies flowing through you. It can be quite overwhelming. Like yesterday we talked about how to deal with overwhelming emotions. Well, crying can be one of the best things to just get it out. Crying can be so refreshing, but once you cry, it is important to re-spirit yourself. Just like I just did. Well, yeah, you have to really get in touch with your breath and your breathing and the way that you hold your posture.
Yes, this is so true. I love me. Oh, I love you, girl. You just don't know what all she done been through. Hallelujah. Okay. So yes, but she is so right. And breathing in different ways. So different breathing techniques. So one breathing technique that was introduced to me by one of my friends who has been doing a lot over the years. She was telling me about the breath of fire. And so that has been something that I've looked into and I love. And, also the breathing techniques, when you are respiriting yourself. So the breathing techniques, when you are in the phase of respiriting yourself and learning how to breathe, breathing deeply is the number one thing. And being aware of your posture, like come into awareness of what your body is doing, how your shoulders are sitting, the alignment of your spine, the direction of your head, that, where are you? Where are you? You need to be in a level state of mind, centered, coming back to the breath, and coming into that state of compassion with self. 736. Okay, gotta keep going. And your diaphragm and the thoughts that you hone in on, you really have to take a moment and think, like, what is causing this outpouring, and is it necessary? Is it benefiting me? Is it benefiting my spirit, my soul? I feel like the part that we leave out as spiritual leaders is the part where we're actually taking you through how to do the work. I have a mentor who has given me little exercises and little food for thought that really kind of forced me to shift and see a different perspective. And as I was going through those things, you better believe that it was emotional. Okay, it's hard when you look at yourself and you see the role that you have played sometimes and you're not too proud of it. That can be overwhelming. When you look at yourself and see the role that you played and you felt like you did everything right and you still didn't get the outcome that you feel like the universe owes you, but you still want to be humble to the divine, that can really, it can move your spirit. It can. It's very humbling. It's very humbling. If you're open to that experience, if you're open to feeling those things. But, and it's not easy to process emotions, but it's better to process emotions than to just hold them in and to let it become a tumor, or to let it become an ulcer, or anything, a chemical imbalance, to let it become depression. Like, I'm so thankful for my journey, because it's always been about mental health for me. It has always been about mental health. And I see how, and I have my mirror right here, because it is about doing the work with you, like embracing the relationship that you have with yourself, learning to listen to yourself, learning to hear yourself, learning to be okay with you outside of anybody else's requirements of you or desires of you. It doesn't matter. It can't penetrate that sacredness that you have with yourself. And it does come through these purging moments and loving yourself unconditionally and standing up for yourself and being okay. So right now in my life, I have quite a lot going on. And we're already almost 11 minutes in. So I wanted to do a voiceover and show you guys how I process my emotions, but spirit really just took over that, and it is what it is at this point. Um, so what did I do? I felt the emotions. I didn't beat up on myself about it. I I allowed myself to feel. I allowed myself to feel, and then I shifted what I was thinking about into a space of gratitude and all that I'm thankful for. I brought my energy into my heart space, and I became in rhythm with my breath. And then I found the stillness. I found the stillness. Yeah. And so as you practice, you'll be able to do it faster and faster, and you won't even, every moment won't be as strong as this, but I've got a lot of situations going on in my life right now, and it's a lot of things changing at one time, like a lot of things changing at one time. And so I can be honest with you and let you know that it definitely has not been easy for me. And that's why I've been posting all the mental health videos lately, because we have got to be more open in this discussion of mental health. Is mental health, that's the foundation of health. That's the foundation of health. Hermetic principle number 1 is what? Mentalism. We have to start talking to each other more. We have to start being more open about what we're truly feeling. Okay. So I am almost to the end of that video, and I am really, really proud of myself, y'all. Let me give myself a little round of applause. Okay? Because, computer darling, just sit here with me. But yeah, I'm really, really proud of myself for the way that I was able to process those emotions, and the way that I was able to walk through everything, and the way that I was able to just be obedient to the divine for you, for my brother or my sister who's out there watching. It feels like you're the only one that's going through something, because I can assure you, darling, you are not. You are not. Okay? But there's this song by Kendrick Lamar, and it's called Loving You Is Complicated. And if you have ever heard that song, it's maddening. The beat is maddening. The rhythm is a little maddening. It's got a rhythm to it, but it's a little bit hard to grasp. And the words that he's saying in the video is a little bit unnerving. But it really is, to me, the way I interpret that song is really the path to loving yourself. When I heard that song, I just remember thinking like, wow, okay, I'm not alone. As that was really the only thing that I had to help me at that point, when I first was starting to go through the mindset of thinking, you know what, maybe I really shouldn't be here. Maybe I really shouldn't be. Started packing up boxes. Like, these are things that you guys should look at. I started giving clothes away, expensive clothes. I started giving expensive clothes away to people that I really wasn't that close to. I just wanted someone to have these things that mattered to me no more. Yeah. I started to drink more. I always had a full fridge. Like, I've always been the type of person that has a fridge that is full. I didn't have anything in my fridge except for maybe a few things in the freezer, and always liquor. Always something to mix with my liquor. Yeah, and I just started giving things away, giving away expensive things, giving away things that I actually liked, and I was ready to be out. I started putting things in boxes. I stopped fighting for my relationship at the time. I was just like, okay, all right, whatever. So on the outside, I looked unbothered. I looked like I was getting better. I looked like things were no longer bothering me. But on the inside, I was ready to break ties with my own self, with my own life, and didn't even realize it. All I knew is that this is mine. I am me. I don't like it here. I don't like the way I feel. I don't like the people around me because they don't like me, and so I need to just leave. And instead of just leaving, like getting up, packing my bags and going to a place where I'm loved and appreciated, I felt that I should just leave the earth. I should just, like, my life wasn't valuable anymore. And I manifested that experience so that I could be here for you right now. So I hope you feel this love, because that's why I'm here. I'm here because I love you. I know that this is not the last time I'm gonna go through something. Okay? And I hope that you guys can bear with me through those moments where I am processing, my emotions, and when I am pioneering a path, because that's what I'm doing. I'm pioneering a path for us. Okay? So I know that a lot of people are like, oh, they had a lot to say when I didn't post for a huge string of time. But that huge string of time, I was going through another ascension, only to go through another one again right now. Like, you don't get to say, like, I'm gonna go through a spiritual awakening every 2 years or once a year. No, you're gonna go through it when it's time to go through it. And because of the vibration of the planet right now, some of us are being pushed to an extreme level of training, and it's okay, because some of us are adapt to handle that, because that's what we were born to do. That's what we reincarnated to do. So I don't know if I'm really Anubis or his wife, but the vibes are very similar. All right. So if y'all think I might be some other reincarnate, you just let me know. I love to hear things like that. I love to expand my mind, and I love to hear from you all. So I hope this helped you, sister, brother. I'm sending you so much love like a Care Bear right now. So until next time, family, continue to vibrate love and vibrate well. Peace. I got a Zoom meeting. I really got to finish this video.
What Zoom meeting?
I got a Zoom meeting coming up at 8 o'clock.
7:14.
Yeah, you got to go, sis.
Girl,
I got to finish this.
First of all, I got a desk to set up, and I need to wash my ass. Oh. Girl. Hi, night.